Most people think buying a smart TV is the final step. You walk into a store in the United States, you see a massive 65-inch screen glowing on the wall, and you imagine movie nights, sports Sundays, and binge watching your favorite shows. But here's the truth, almost nobody tells you. The TV itself is only half of the experience. In fact, millions of Americans are using powerful smart TVs with terrible sound, weak internet connections, awkward controls, and zero protection for their devices. It's like buying a sports car and then putting bicycle tires on it. And that's exactly why today we're diving into something that can completely transform your home entertainment setup. The must-have accessories for your smart TV, not the gimmicks, not the overpriced junk, but the real accessories that tech enthusiasts, home theater fans, and everyday American households are actually using to unlock the full power of their TVs. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which upgrades are worth your money, which ones can dramatically improve your viewing experience, and which accessories might completely change the way you use your TV every day. Right now, smart TVs are everywhere in the United States. Walk into almost any American living room and you'll see one. Streaming has completely taken over traditional cable. Movie nights are now powered by apps. Sports fans are watching games through streaming platforms, and families are building entire entertainment systems around their TVs. But something interesting has happened over the past few years. The television itself has gotten thinner, cheaper, and more powerful. At the same time, manufacturers have quietly removed or minimized many things that used to be built in. Speakers are smaller, ports are fewer. Processing power varies wildly, and that means the real experience depends on what you add to your TV. In American households today, people are upgrading their setups piece by piece. A better sound system, a smarter remote, a faster streaming device, better lighting, stronger internet. And suddenly, that same TV feels like an entirely new system. That's why accessories have become such a huge part of the home entertainment world. They're not just optional anymore. For many people, they're essential. So let's break this down in simple terms. A smart TV accessory is anything that expands, improves, or enhances the capabilities of your television. It might improve sound quality, it might improve picture immersion, it might make navigation easier, or it might unlock features your TV doesn't even have. Think of your smart TV like a smartphone. The phone works by itself. But once you add accessories like headphones, wireless chargers, or speakers, the entire experience becomes better. The same idea applies to televisions. And the reason these accessories are exploding in popularity right now is simple. Americans are spending more time at home watching content than ever before. Streaming platforms release new shows constantly. Sports packages are moving online. Gaming consoles are becoming more powerful. And TVs are getting bigger and bigger. But when the screen gets bigger, the flaws become more obvious. Weak sound becomes noticeable. Slow streaming becomes frustrating. Glare becomes annoying. That's when accessories step in to fix the gaps. Let's start with the accessory that almost every smart TV owner eventually buys: a soundbar. Flat screen TVs look beautiful, but there's one huge compromise hiding inside them. There's almost no space for good speakers. That's why so many people watch movies on a giant screen, with sound that feels like it's coming from a tiny laptop. And once you hear a proper soundbar, the difference is shocking. Dialogue becomes clear, explosions have depth, music fills the room. Suddenly movies feel cinematic again. For American households that love watching sports, a soundbar can also make a massive difference. Crowd noise becomes immersive. Commentary becomes easier to hear. It's one of those upgrades that instantly makes everything better. Now, let's talk about something many people overlook: streaming devices. You might be thinking, wait, my TV already has streaming apps. And yes, technically it does. But many smart TVs run slower operating systems, especially after a few years. Apps load slowly, menus lag, updates stop coming. That's why millions of Americans plug in external streaming devices like Fire TV sticks, Roku devices, or Apple TV boxes. These devices often run smoother software, get updates faster, and support more apps. They can also add features like better voice control, faster navigation, and improved video formats. In many cases, a simple streaming device can make a 3-year-old TV feel brand new again. But here's where things get really interesting: lighting. Yes, lighting. One of the biggest trends in home entertainment right now is something called bias lighting. These are LED lights placed behind the television, and they do two things at the same time. First, they reduce eye strain. Watching a bright TV in a dark room can be uncomfortable for long periods. Soft backlighting balances the brightness. Second, they dramatically improve the visual experience. The glow behind the screen creates the illusion that the image is larger and more immersive. Some advanced systems even change colors based on what's happening on the screen. A sunset scene creates warm orange light. An ocean scene produces deep blue tones. It turns movie night into a completely different experience. But here's the part nobody talks about enough. Your internet connection might be the most important accessory of all. Because without strong internet, even the best TV setup falls apart. Buffering. Low-resolution streams. Apps that freeze. These problems are incredibly common in American homes, especially in larger houses where the router is far away from the TV. That's why many people now invest in mesh Wi-Fi systems or Ethernet adapters for their TVs. These solutions create stronger, more stable internet connections for streaming. And when streaming becomes stable, everything feels smoother. Now let's move to another accessory that quietly improves everyday use: a universal remote. Smart TVs often come with small remotes packed with dozens of buttons, but universal remotes simplify everything. One remote can control the TV, streaming device, soundbar, and even gaming consoles. No more juggling 3 different remotes during movie night. It sounds like a small improvement, but once you switch, it becomes hard to go back. And this is where the smart home world enters the picture. Many American households now connect their TVs with voice assistants. Imagine sitting on the couch and simply saying, "Soif, turn on the TV," or "Play the latest episode of my favorite show," or "Dim the lights." Voice assistants and smart hubs are quickly becoming part of the TV ecosystem. They connect lighting, speakers, and other devices into one system. Suddenly, your living room becomes a mini smart theater. But here's where things get serious: privacy. Many smart TVs today collect viewing data. They track what shows people watch, when they watch them, and how they interact with apps. For many Americans, this raises questions about digital privacy. That's why some people prefer using external streaming devices instead of built-in TV software. These devices sometimes offer clearer privacy settings and stronger control over data. Others simply disconnect their TV from the internet entirely and rely on external devices. It's a small shift, but it shows how accessories can influence more than just convenience. They can affect security and control. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of upgrading your smart TV setup with accessories. On the positive side, the improvements can be dramatic. Better sound transforms movie watching. Better streaming devices improve speed and reliability. Better lighting enhances immersion. Better internet eliminates buffering. These upgrades can turn a simple living room into a powerful entertainment space. But there are also downsides. Accessories add cost. A soundbar might cost a few $100s. Lighting systems add more. Streaming boxes add another expense. Before long, people realize they've spent almost as much on accessories as they did on the television itself. There's also the issue of complexity. More devices mean more cables, more power outlets, more settings to manage, and sometimes compatibility issues appear between devices from different brands. So while accessories can improve the experience dramatically, they require careful choices. Looking ahead, the future of TV accessories is incredibly exciting. Experts expect the home entertainment market in the United States to continue expanding rapidly. By the end of this decade, living rooms could look very different. AI-powered TVs might automatically adjust lighting, sound, and streaming quality. Wireless audio systems could replace traditional soundbars entirely. Augmented reality features may even blend the TV screen with the room around it. Imagine sports games where stats appear floating beside the screen, or movie scenes where lighting and sound adapt dynamically to the environment. These ideas may sound futuristic now, but the technology is already developing, and accessories will likely lead that transformation. So what should people actually do today? If you're a student building a small dorm setup, focus on the basics. A compact streaming device and a small soundbar can make a huge difference without taking up space. If you're a working professional upgrading your apartment, consider adding smart lighting and a universal remote. These upgrades make daily use easier and more enjoyable. If you run a business like a sports bar, restaurant, or lounge, investing in better audio systems and stable internet connections can dramatically improve customer experience. And for everyday families, the best approach is simple. Start with sound, then improve streaming speed, then explore lighting and smart controls. Step by step, you can build an entertainment system that feels far more powerful than the TV alone. At the end of the day, the smart TV revolution isn't just about bigger screens or higher resolution, it's about the ecosystem surrounding that screen, the accessories, the devices, the connections. Those are the pieces that truly define the experience. And once you start upgrading the right parts of your setup, you may realize something surprising. Your TV didn't need to be replaced. It just needed the right tools around it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into smart TV accessories, make sure you subscribe to TechVibes for more tech breakdowns, future tech insights, and real-world gadget guides. And now I want to hear from you. What accessory changed your TV experience the most? Let us know in the comments, because the next big upgrade might be something another viewer shares.